Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, girls and boys and girls. Welcome back to our channel, Inspirational Minutes with David. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications, and let you know that our channel is back on. You already know what I'm about to do. Yes, that's it. Woke, soft cover, hardcover, Kindle, and audio book. A few weeks away. Welcome back. Welcome back to Inspirational Minutes with David. Remember, this bill or this station is for people with critical thinking skills, people who know something is very wrong, people who stop drinking the Kool-Aid, right? And I come to you always. I come to you in peace. When I come upon you and we talk, I come to you in peace. P-E-A-C-E, which is positive energy. Always create evolution, man. Always create evolution and positive evolution. Listen, thank you. We got a show today. We got some things we're going to talk about today. Listen. I know they've been talking about the submarine. I did a video almost like a month ago. It was about, going too fast. It was about almost a year ago, about 11 months, close to a year. 350 some days ago, I looked at it. And I talked about the Titanic. I talked about that. We're going to go in today. Our inspirational. We're going to talk about that too. By Inspirational Minutes with David. Let's get comfortable. Have your drink. Have it on me. Have you a drink on me. Today, Inspirational Minutes with David. It's properly titled, The Woke Mind Virus. You didn't know it was another virus coming along and came along. It's been on us for about 3 or 4 years, just like the pandemic. But this time, as they talk about, Elon Musk and Bill Maher, and they warned the world against the woke mind virus. They warned the world about that because people are beginning to wake up. You see, we're going to talk about a few things, but let me tell you what the beginning of freedom is. The beginning of freedom is the realization that you are not the thinker. The moment you start watching the thinker, a higher consciousness, a higher level of consciousness becomes activated. You then begin to realize that there is a vast realm of intelligence beyond thought. And that thought is only an infinitesimal, tiny, minute aspect of that intelligence. You also realize that all the things that truly matter, beauty, love, creativity, joy, inner peace, arise beyond the mind. That's when you begin to truly awaken. See, Elon Musk and Bill Maher, we're going to go down through that. I bought a few. I watched the news. Elon Musk and Bill Maher warned against the woke mind virus, aka historical fact. I ain't gonna give them too much about time, but what's done underneath the sun has always been done. They had electric cars. They had electric cars 120 years ago. They had computers and smartphones. You didn't know? You didn't know? Research it. Look at the craftsmanship of the technology that they had. The agriculture, the architects, that they even still have stargates that they don't use anymore. Everything in the world has been done. It has been done. So Bill Maher, introduced Musk as the man who made the electric car thing. Again, that's already been here. Then he also tweets a lot. At the beginning of the interview, the compliments flowed freely. With Maher calling his guest, he was calling his guest a free thinker, calling him a genius as well as a prime mover of his story, who can also draw a laugh now and then. Musk confessed his admiration for the Maher show. I love it that you have a sense of humor, Maher said, contrasting him with Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, they're going to have a little pay-per-view fight match coming up. Man, we're on the world stage. Who, I'm not even sure, it's a real boy. He's talking about the CEO. Musk ate up the flattery, saying that he loves comedy, and referred that when Maher said that he likes him, he loved him. Cracking himself up. Maher also less effusive about Musk's belief in the need of reprogramming the world. So, they said, him and Maher, that each time Musk appeared to struggle with the question was, is the woke people, is that a virus? Musk struggled to struggle with the question, at first declaring the virus was anything meritocratic or suppressive of free speech, complaining that you can't question things. He equated it to cancel culture. That Maher has also even faced criticism for his commentary. In the second exchange, when Maher asked where the supposed woke mind virus comes from. I wrote a book, The Audacity to Woke. He said, Musk stammered even more, then said, I think it's been going on a while. The amount of indoctrination that's happening in schools and universities is, I think, far beyond what parents realize. He shared an anecdote about a friend's high school-age children only knowing that George Washington was the president of the United States and a slave owner. Yeah, he was a slave owner too. But nothing else about him. What the fuck you need with everything else about him? He said that is the woke mind virus, exactly. No, we're going to tell the truth and nothing but the effing truth. Maher said before lightly defending slavery as something practiced by many societies and endorsed before basic instructions, not before, but basic instructions before leaving Earth, I should say, the Bible. He also failed to challenge Musk's description of students learning historical fact as indoctrination. So, man, I'm reading this shit. Alright, let's go on. Oh, by the way, before we get on the woke mind virus, because there is a virus! God damn it. And this the real one, because we're spreading it. I'm helping spread the woke mind virus. I'm helping spread the woke mind virus. I'm helping it. I'm promoting it. Get them free like they did with the plan. Huh? Get some Super Bowl tickets if you become woke. Huh? If you question everything. If you question your why. Maybe you get to go to the strip club. The VIP room. If you get and come into the woke virus. We have something for it. We do. Peep this. Lab-grown meat is cleared for sale in the United States. But they want to talk about the woke mind virus. That the people who are questioning their why, that it's a virus. But here they are. They have made lab-grown meat has cleared for sale in the United States. Lab-grown meat. They hit it with the plant-based egg substitute. Now they have lab-grown meat. It's cleared for sale in the United States. I'm not even going to look it up. That's your research and your homework. That's your research and your homework. Now, let's talk about the submarine. The submarine, 5 people in the submarine was they're gone now. I know you've been hearing about it for the last week. I'm gonna pull up a video that I did about 11 months ago. Let me find it. Kind of talking about the Titanic. See, the Titanic was not what you thought it was, and I talked about this in this video. I'm pulling it up now, but I talked about it. See, it was 11 months, almost a year ago. Going through my files now. It's called the warning: the Titanic of lies and indoctrination, and I'm gonna read some stuff, and I'm gonna let this video play. I'm gonna let the video play. And they got the real crisis that they really wanted. Ultimately, they got that. Despite the exorbitant cost of life, think about who dies. As long as they get their agenda through, they will sacrifice lives, people's lives, to get their agenda through. The captain of the Titanic. The captain of the Titanic. First mate were in on the plane, but not so many people were supposed to lose their lives in the process. They was in on it, but that thing, we didn't know this many people. We didn't know. I mean, I'm in on the plane, but I didn't know it was gonna be this many people losing their lives. This is likely why the staff and passions heard the captain responded, mumbling to himself over and over and over. This wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to happen this way. This was not supposed to happen this way. This was not supposed to happen. He mumbled over and over and over and over again as the ship was sinking. He chose to go down with the ship, realizing the gravity of what was about to transpire. This is also why the first mate committed suicide. Also, crazily enough, J.P. Morgan, ladies and gentlemen, was slated to be on the ship that day for his maiden voyage. But out of the greeting guests, he got off the vessel. Hurry up! Out of the greeting the guests, he hurry up, get off the vessel. Welcome to the Titanic. The Titanic. Okay, they're about to. Hey, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. Oh, thank you. He hurried up and got off the vessel. Got off! J.P. Morgan, popping on that ship too. Claiming that he wasn't feeling well. All of a sudden, he gets seasick and he wasn't feeling well. He got ill just before the ship embarked. Critical thinking. Guy like myself, I wonder why. We know the answer to that, don't we? See, the banana in the tailpipe, the 52 fake out we talk about. See, everything that's real, a lot of people are not conscious of. And a lot of things that they're conscious of is not real. It's not even real. Ooh. Later that day, he was found to be in good health. He probably working out, so he was found to be in good health. He was in the company of his mistress. What do you think he knew?
The Federal Reserve was being changed at that time. That's when the Federal Reserve is not part of the government. It's our own entity of its own.
Nicely buried.
Yes.
And they would always distort the truth. Not a new tactic, right? Not a new tactic. They've been doing this for many, many years. Hundreds and hundreds of years. It's all there for the inquiring investigator. Just like the ships in question. The corruption has been running long. Indeed. You see? It's real. And the indoctrination has been going on for a long time. Let me just teach you a little something about indoctrinations, okay? When the authorities are stupid, they would tend to side with the stupid children, but accurately, at least tactically, in a rough treatment for those who show intelligence. In that case, a society will be produced in which all the important positions will be won by those whose stupidity enables them to please the herd. This is a quote by Bertrand Russell. You see, children are instinctively hostile to anything odd.
Right.
Other children, that is.
Right.
Especially in the ages from 10 to 15.
Yes.
If the authorities realize that this conveniently is undesirable, they can guard against it in various ways. And they can place the clever children, or the cleverer, the smarter children, in separate schools.
That's what
see how this work now? The intolerance of the children that act, eccentric. The eccentric children, eccentrics.
The children who are very eccentric.
And the stupidest children. Who tend to regard the peculiar taste of clever children as affording just grounds for prosecution. Now, listen. When the authorities, the puppets, who are also stupid.
The puppets are stupid as well.
Which may occur, by the way. They would tend to side with the
teach, son, teach!
Children.
God damn it, teach!
You feeling how this goes, the indoctrination? You understand how the indoctrination go, right? They would tend to side with the stupid children, accolades, at least tactically, and rough treatment for those who show intelligence. They will roughly treat the ones with intelligence.
Are you listening?
They will give rough treatment to the ones who are critical thinkers. They will give rough treatment to the ones who
teach, son! Teach!
Who question their why? Because they see the knowledge. Because they see the stupidity in their stupidness. They'll take you off. They'll muff you. They take your voice of speaking in all types of ways. To keep the stupid people indoctrinated. To keep the herdingly alone. You see, in that case, a society will be produced in which all the imperative positions will be won by those whose stupidity enables them to please the freaking herd.
Okay, we're go. David, you're going too hard, David. We're gonna stop right there. Wow. See, the guys who, the 5 people who lost their lives, I believe, you know me, I'm a critical thinker. One of the guys is an explorer who was trying to fund an expedition to regular people to circumvent or to visit the Antarctica wall. But no! He can't do that. Let's keep the people stuck on stupid. They will see that there's outer worlds. Mars, Pluto, Uranus, well, the damn worlds they be giving these dry giving names to. There's other lands. The secret they've been holding for a long time. So you got to understand there were billionaires on this small little minivan space crap submarine that were even regulated by board regulated by any of the submarines or deep sea equipment products. That was a hit. They just didn't explode after and lose it. It was a hit. See, to get an agenda through, they will sacrifice people. They will sacrifice people. Even if you're a billionaire, you're not even safe. What the? Focus. That's the woke mind virus. Any person, male, female, that tries to awaken the masses, who tries to get a person to start dialing up the critical thinking skills, to let them know that everything that you were taught were lies, prevarication, hugely, prodigiously. That we're on the world stage. And all this shit is fake. Actors, actresses, GMOs, been approved for fake lab-grown foods. Fake viruses. But they won't call the woke people, which they call it a virus. Yeah, we got a virus going. And I want to infect everyone to go against the elite. 5 people were sacrificed. There'll be many more. All because they call the woke mind virus. But let me continue with some woke shit. So you must understand and understand that the DNA, it absorbs light. And this is proven. Light is actually where magic is. And the DNA lenses are the lenses to the light. The DNA is the antenna for light and draws light into itself just like a black hole. This clearly implies that light is extremely important in the process of DNA, which is within us, which controls the mRNA. You got it? Light is consciousness. Consciousness. Light is alive. And light actually has a genetic information stored within it. All this, of course, is very imperative, very important. Because the sun, S-U-N, the sun is emanating light with genetic information storage. Even the way you see is through light. You see because the pupil, Polaris, the pupil, light enters the pupil and makes its way to the optic nerve. We transmit that to the brain, that image, through the light. And that's how you see. That's how you see. See. And when the sun gives off different light, it has different biological effects on us. And it's happening, people. Right now, it's changing us. From carbon-12, or carbon to crystal, and from crystal to light bodies. At the very least, it strengthens our immune systems. Yeah. The woke virus. The woke virus. The woke mind virus. Rest in power, the five that were sacrificed to go see the Titanic. Read about the history of the Titanic. See, we're going through a reset, just like during the Titanic. We're changing, and things are being changed from fiat or physical money into digital money. July starts next week. Fed now, we talked about it. Check my videos out. They will know everything. Have records of everything that you buy and spend. It's changing. We're going through a reset. So, rest in peace. Rest in power. There's been death all around us. Death mentally and physically and spiritually. Yeah. But I'm going to continue. And I think I'm going to leave you with this. I'm going to leave you with a little something. It's called Don't Die With Your Dead. There's funerals all around. My brother went to a funeral. Person today went to a funeral that I know, care for, went to a funeral. So don't die with your dead, because they was telling me about what they experienced and how they was feeling during the funeral. The five that died in the submarine, titanic, they died, sacrificed. And did you know when you cry for your dead, you cry for them and not them? You cry because you lost them, because you don't have them by your side. You think it all ends in death. You think they're not there anymore. So if you're dead no more, where are they? Question mark. Yes, they have left. Yes, they have. Or they are now somewhere else. Is that place better than this place? Hell yeah, it is. Heavens, yeah, it is. Definitely, that place is better than this. So why do you suffer for their departure? When you have finished accepting that they are no longer not here, but they are still in another place better than this, where they are no longer sick, no longer in pain, they are no longer suffering in this physical shell of a body. Then you'll stop mourning. You'll stop crying for them. And you'll get back to the memory and back in memory so that they keep accompanying you with the joy of all that you have lived. If you truly, truly love them again, and this time with greater strength, with greater purity, with greater delivery. Today, there'll be no more approach or reproach of any kind. The sadness will be gone. Only love. Live on valued energy. Let out vulnerable emotions. Only love, L-O-V-E, will be the essence between you, between us, between them. I respect your pain. I do. I truly do. I overstand. I understand, and understand, and respect it. Respect it prodigiously. I respect your pain and the way you express it. I know you cry, and you will cry without comfort. But today, I tell you this, and I say this to you. Please I implore you, I beg you, please do not die with your dead. Remember, we're only seeing one side of the coin, which is death. We're not looking the other way. We're not seeing the wonderful place of light where they are now standing. What if we start seeing death as a second birth? Second birth we all must go through. Second, third, fourth, fifth, because you'll live many times before. Don't die with your dead. Honor them by living your life as they would have wanted you to live your life. At birth, you see, at birth, we born the train and meet our parents. And we believe they always travel, and they will always be traveling and travel by our sides. But as time goes by, other people will board the train, and they will be significant. They will be very important in your life. For example, our siblings, friends, children, and even the love of your life. However, at some station, our parents will step down from the train, leaving us on this journey all alone. Others will step down over time and leave a permanent vacuum. Some, however, will go unnoticed, that we don't even realize that they have vacated their seats. The train ride will be full of joy, sorrow, fantasy, expectations, hellos, goodbyes, and farewells, which is needed. Success consists of having a good relationship, a great relationship with all the passengers who have rode with you, requiring that we give the best of ourselves. The mystery to everyone is this: we do not know at which station we ourselves will step down. So we must live in the best way. Live on value, energy, love. Let our vulnerable emotions forgive freely, forgive often, and offer the best of who we are. It is so important. It is so very imperative to do this, because when the time comes, because it's coming, it's inevitable, for us to step down and leave our seat empty, we should leave behind beautiful memories for those who will continue to travel on the train of life. So I wish through this message, Inspirational Minutes with David, on the title, The Woke Mind Virus, which we will be infecting everyone who are cocky enough, bold enough to challenge and question their why. I wish you all a beautiful journey, and know that, listen, like I end it all the time, if I love me, then I love you. When you love you, you love me in return. And I leave you in peace. Peace, Peace. Positive energy always create positive evolution. I love you. Take the book, step aside for baby. I love you in truth. Peace.